It's the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Pesto Pod. My name is Julia Leahy. You might know me on TikTok as @morepesto, please. Today, I am joined by fellow 585 native and fashionista, thrifty girl galore. I'm a DiMarco, everybody.
Hi. That was a really nice way to introduce me.
Of course.
Fashionista. Wow. You should have seen what I was wearing like 10 minutes ago. It was terrifying.
You're sporting your
my own merch.
Your own merch.
I do get embarrassed by that, but you know, you got to plug yourself as much as you possibly
I
can.
usually wear my own merch today. However, I'm repping the fallen heroes of society.
I can.
The Buffalo Bills.
The Bills. We love them. We love
It's all we got up there. Truthfully.
Yeah.
It's all we have.
It really is all we have. But like at least now we have Josh Allen. We have some hotties on the team. And
do we ever?
Yeah. I mean, the team is stacked.
Do you have a personal favorite?
Well, Josh Allen. But that feels basic.
I really love Dawson Knox. He's got great arms.
So cute. My sister used to Snapchat one of them. I forget which one.
No way.
Yeah.
What's your sister's first name?
I have two, but Sarah and Julia.
Julia DiMarco?
Yeah.
Okay, she's more my year.
Yeah.
I know her.
Wait, how old are you?
22.
Okay. Sarah's 19. Julia's 24. So,
okay, that makes sense. And there's a Heidi.
Yes, my cousin. Yeah. She lives here
Everyone
too.
in Rochester knows each other.
Yeah.
She lives here?
Yeah.
She like it?
Yeah, she loves it.
Slay Heidi?
Slay Heidi. Shout out Heidi.
Shout out Heidi. So Emma and I are from the same hometown. We actually went to the same high school for 1 year.
Yes.
Not together.
No. I'm way older than you.
You're way older than
Which
me.
I didn't know. Well, I should have known. You just graduated from college.
I did.
Basically. Yeah.
And you went to Fordham.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
we
can't
have good
believe our paths never crossed.
I know. It is
You're friends
weird.
with Sahana.
Yes.
I love Sahana. I was a doll.
Wait. Okay, that makes sense. I like a doll once. It's my like gay awakening. So.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, later I want to ask you which one.
Okay.
I probably know who it is. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So we've crossed paths quite a bit.
Yeah.
And now you're in New York, slaying the vintage fashion scene.
Trying to. Yeah. Yeah.
Explain what you do.
Doing my goddamn best. I sell vintage clothing. Basically,
you do.
Is the gist of it. But it started because I used to sell vintage clothing. During COVID, I was bored. And I was like,
Would you just like go to the bins and like resell things?
Yeah.
Okay,
but like
cool.
it sucked. It was terrible. My company was called Yeehaw Supply. And it was like chuggy COVID like ass stuff. It was bad. It was scary. I look back on it and I'm like, was I okay?
Isn't that so funny that we
wasn't.
already are looking back at like COVID era
I know,
and being
my
like, can you believe the chug?
My sister sent me this thing. It was like, it's 4 years.
Yeah.
Which
that's
feels
crazy.
Scary because I'm still like, I'm underdeveloped because of COVID. But
yeah. No,
like,
seriously.
I'm not like, whatever.
Because you probably were like just looking for a job when COVID happened, right?
Well, I had a job. I worked at a photography agency for like a year and a half. And it just was like, I was working nights. It was like crazy hours. I didn't have a life. I was freelance also. So I was like,
oh, that's kind of tough.
Very poor.
Sure.
But yeah, I like didn't know what I was doing with my life. And then COVID happened and I was like, no, I really don't know what I'm doing with my life.
Yeah.
And I still have to pay rent and I don't have a job.
Yeah.
Awesome. It was really fun.
Does your family still live in Rochester?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you go home, that's where you're going.
Yeah.
Which is a blessing and a curse.
I love it there.
Do you? Me too.
I love it.
That's what I was hoping you would say.
Yeah. I think it's fantastic.
Hate it.
No, I don't. I think it's like one of the best places to like when I was growing up there, I was like, oh, I
really enjoyed growing up. I'm glad that's where No. Like,
okay.
Yeah. While I was there, I was like, can't wait to get, when I turn 18, I'm never coming back.
New York City.
No,
like,
yeah. But I looking back, I really enjoyed growing up in Rochester.
Yeah.
If you're considering a place to raise a family.
Rochester, New York. It's fantastic. The lakes, all the things. I'm like, all I want in life is to have enough money to have a lake house.
Yeah. So we don't have a lake house, but we have a pontoon boat on the bay. So that's really nice. And of course, I have my jet ski.
Yes.
That is also on the bay.
Yes.
And that's my summer is a Irondequoit Bay summer.
That's
iconic.
I know. Wait, what's that? Marges? Is that Irondequoit Bay?
Yeah, it's on the lake, but yeah.
I used to black out at Marges all the time.
I think you would be
Bags
one of
margaritas.
Many. Yeah.
Like gas.
Marges is fun.
Yeah, it's
Marge
so good.
just passed. Not to like.
Don't tell me
No, but the Rochester tea is that Marge's lady just passed.
That's really sad.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
I'm so off topic. I
Yeah, what are we supposed to be
normally
talking about?
start the Pesto Pod with the Pestory of the week,
Okay.
which is just a tale of the whackassery of life as of
Okay.
late.
Mm-hmm.
I can go first if you need a minute to think.
I'm like, I kind of want to gauge what I'm going to tell you based off what you're going to tell me.
Okay, well, mine's pretty basic. It's simply going to be that I went skiing for the first time this weekend ever, and I couldn't stop. I was going so fast I couldn't stop, and I fell on my noggin, and I got a concussion, and I broke the helmet that I was wearing.
You broke the helmet.
Not like in half.
Wait, was it you that posted a video crying and skiing at the same time? Or
No,
was that someone
but
else?
no, that wasn't me. But that's what I was doing.
I just saw a TikTok of someone being like, if anyone ever tells you to try skiing as an adult, don't. And it's someone like crying.
Well, okay, my theory was like, if I marry into a ski family,
Yeah.
I have to be able to like go down a green hill.
Okay.
Like that's the absolute. Like I have to be able to like.
Yeah.
And I technically I went down it.
Are you like dating someone who's into skiing?
No, not even a little bit.
You're like hypothetically
I just
in
keep
the
seeing
future.
these TikToks that are like POV. You married into a ski family, and then it's people like fucking like bombing down the mountain
Yeah.
and eating shit.
Yeah.
I went down the mountain. It just was on my head.
That's my worst nightmare. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
won't,
terrible.
I won't do that. I just won't.
Yeah, I was actually so good before I fell. I'm not kidding. I have videos of me. I was like, I'm doing pretty good. I'm controlling my speed. I'm
Mhm.
like turning,
Yeah.
and then I couldn't stop, and I ate shit.
Yeah.
And I also saw a moose.
Where
in
were you
Colorado.
skiing? Oh, okay. I was like
I've
in
never
upstate New York.
I know, right? They
The
are
fuck?
there
Wait. Oh yeah.
in
I
the
forgot.
Dax.
I've never been to. Oh, actually, I went once for like a day, but I've never
You
been. It
totally
makes no
need to
sense
go.
that I haven't
It's
gone.
one of my favorite places on earth.
Yeah. I don't know why. I'm just like, I haven't been.
Are you not a nature girl?
No, I love nature.
Okay.
Surprisingly, I love nature. Like
Oh, yeah.
hiking, love. I run. I don't tell anyone. I have hobbies that I keep off the internet because I'm
I
like,
run. I don't
there's,
tell anyone.
yeah. Well, that's a flex. I just told everyone on this podcast,
Oh
but
yeah, all 6 people
I
that
think
listen to my podcast.
think that like exercising and not telling anybody about how you exercise, huge.
I would agree. That's a lot
Huge.
of self-control.
A lot of self-control. Like I'm bettering myself and you don't even know.
You don't even know.
It's like I will talk about my therapist 24/7 because I'm a mental health queen,
Sure.
but I'm not going to talk about my exercise routine.
I had therapy this morning.
Really?
Yeah. I was like,
How was
hey, girl.
it?
It was fine.
Do you think
I was like, I have a concussion.
for some reason I'm like my therapist loves me, and then when she sends me like my deductible got like reset because of 2024.
Oh no, so she's sending you the bill.
And she's sending me $100 a week bill, and I'm like,
and you're like, you
aren't
have
we
a
like
lot of nerve.
friends by now? Like, can I get a discount?
Yeah, right.
Like, what? I get that this is a business, but like, we're homies. It's
But
been
you know
4
what's
years.
kind of crazy? Mine love her, but she does follow me on TikTok,
No way.
which I'm pretty sure is not allowed. But I
I-
kind of don't mind because like I put it out in the public,
Yeah.
so it's not like a big deal.
Yeah.
But
Holy
like,
shit.
I was like, I have a concussion. She's like, I saw. I was like, girl, don't.
How old is your therapist?
I don't know, maybe like 40s, 50s.
Okay. Yeah. I just
She's
like,
so pretty. It's
is she
so
from
annoying.
Rochester? No, we don't have the same therapist.
She's blonde.
No.
Okay.
I'm like, what? Because I have the same therapist as my sister sometimes. And I swear to God, she slips up and she'll be like, yeah, I heard like she was like, oh, congrats on like this. And I'm like, how do you know that? And then I'm like, Julia told her.
Oh my
My
god.
sister's name's Julia.
No, I know.
I told
I've
you
met
that.
her.
I just told you
We went
that.
to school together. She graduated Mercy.
That's crazy to me that you're Julia's age. Wow.
Yeah. And I'm Julia.
Crazy.
Scary.
So scary.
So yeah, we went to the same high school for 1 year. You only went for 1
Mhm.
year and you left because you hated it.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Oh wait,
I'm
I didn't let
mentally
you tell
ill.
your pet story.
Oh, my best story.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I didn't come that prepared.
That's okay.
However,
Well, considering I told you maybe like yesterday.
the thing that's on the top of my mind is like I probably shouldn't share on the internet, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm
Sure.
gonna tell you anyways. So I recently started dating someone. Like not recently, I guess it's been like 2 months we've been dating, and I like started talking to her in October. But on Valentine's Day, I pooped at her house for the first time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Huge.
Huge.
Oh my
I
God,
didn't have a
congrats.
choice. I did not have a choice.
When
But
you
I
gotta
was
go.
like, happy Valentine's Day, babe. I'm shitting in your studio apartment.
Oh, that's such a expression of comfort and safety.
Yeah, it was terrifying. I mean, like, I've dated people for, like, I once dated someone for 3 years, never once did that.
Oh my god.
I would be like, I have to go. Like, I'm leaving. So yeah, I guess
That is so
grow.
that's so powerful because I don't think my
Mhm.
body would let me.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like impressed.
Yeah. Like sometimes she would be like, okay, well, like, I'm leaving for the next like hour. So like, if you have to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, my body is like, no.
No, yeah.
It's not the time.
My body's a home bowl.
I woke up on Valentine's Day morning being like,
It's happening.
it woke
It's
me
crowding.
up. I was like, it's, yeah.
It's turtling.
Yeah, it was terrifying. And I was like, holy shit. I made her put on her noise canceling headphones.
No, I
Yeah.
sometimes make my roommate play music. I'm like, hey, play like Industry Baby or something with like a beat so I can shit.
Industry Baby.
I don't know. It's the first thing that comes to my
That's
head.
fucking hilarious. Did you just run the water? No?
It doesn't cover up what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'd have to run the shower, and then it's suspicious. At that point, it's just
Yeah.
play Industry Baby.
Every time I do my thing, I have to announce it because I'm like, I don't want you to be scared, you know?
I don't want you to hear a
I
plop
don't
and
want
be
you
like,
to
oh my
get
God.
caught off guard by it either. Like, I'm just gonna be like, hey, blowing up the bathroom, just so you know.
There's something noble about owning it.
Yeah, it's like when you accidentally like fart in front of someone, you can't be like, what's that smell? You have to be
I
like,
don't think
I just farted and it smells bad. Sorry.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever farted in front of any prospective match.
Wow.
Well, considering I've only dated one man in high school. Oh my God, you actually probably know the
Who?
guy that I dated.
I need. Okay, you can tell me after. I want to know.
Anyway, we overlapped high schools.
Yes.
Because you went for a year and then
A
you
year.
promptly left.
Yeah.
For context, I went to an all-girls Catholic high school.
Jesus.
It's not for everybody.
No.
It's not for everybody.
No.
And you didn't like the smell, you said?
No, the smell was so off-putting. I hated it. I just hated it. That's all I have to say is that I hated it. I also, like, to be fair, incredibly mentally ill freshman
Sure.
year of high school, as I would say most people are.
Freshman year of high school is probably the worst year of your life because
Yeah.
you have some girls that are like still like little,
Yeah.
and then you have girls with like tits having sex,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like I'm trying to play with my Barbies, like I don't understand what
Yeah.
the problem is, and then like you have boys that are like
so
4
horny
feet and 6 feet
and gross.
and gross. It's just a crazy
Yeah.
year for life.
Yeah, it was a terrible year of life. And then also add like being closeted on top of
Sure,
that, and
with
like
all
not
those women.
and like not knowing. It was so confusing. I was like, the girls'
There's a-
soccer team makes me feel some type of way, and I don't know why.
There's a
What's going
huge phenomenon of Mercy girls that leave Mercy and immediately come out.
I dated one.
I know you did. I know exactly who you dated. She's friends with my sister.
I'm like, yeah,
I know your
Mercy
secret.
girls. Yeah, it's not really a secret.
It's
but
not a secret.
It's fine.
I never met her though, so I have nothing to add
Okay.
to the lore.
Cool.
But I actually liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you play sports?
No, I was a theater kid.
You got to do sports or theater, I think. I did nothing.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
You need like a little club.
Yeah.
The funny thing is you didn't go there for this little lore, but the funny thing is they have the wellness center at Mercy.
I think I missed
Yeah,
that.
so basically they noticed that they had like a big mental health problem. Like girls were just literally crying in the hallway,
Yeah.
and like no one even bats an eye. They're like,
yeah.
like Sarah's crying again. No one cares.
Mm-hmm.
So they built the wellness center, which is basically it's like this little room. It's so nice. I loved it. It's this little room with like coloring books and like essential oils and like
Whoa.
all this fun stuff. And at any point in the day, if you were like, I need to go to the wellness center, like they had to like let you go. I used and abused. It would be
Yeah.
like pop quiz. I'd be like, the wellness center.
Yeah.
Like
You're
I
like,
need to go to
I
the
just
wellness
got my
center.
period.
Like we're about to take a midterm. I'd be
Mhm.
like, I need to go to the wellness center.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it was so nice for me. And then so they were like, guys, like stop. coming to the wellness center every day. You can't come every day.
Yeah. I feel like that's like really woke for Mercy. I feel like they were like
huge.
decades behind on a lot of things.
They still are.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this whole scandal in the news?
No.
I'm gonna absolutely out them, and this might like sever my ties. I don't know what ties I'm trying to keep, but
Sever my ties.
this might literally sever my ties. A teacher who still works there and who sucks, and you probably had. She's been there forever. She's a fucking cunt. Yeah. Did you like Fordham?
Loved.
I loved too.
I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the right amount of like grime, you know? Like
Sure.
Mugsy's.
Yeah.
Estra's, like all of the places I liked were like, all right, you pay $5 to drink. Is it still $5 to all you can drink at Mugsy's? Coors Light?
No.
Pitchers of Coors. Really?
No. For a drink up, it's usually $20. And then it's open bar for the whole night.
Yeah, that's fucked. It used to be $5, all you could drink Coors Light.
Oh my God, that's just free.
Yeah. You should have seen what my face looked like in college. It was insane. I just had like Coors Light face. Like my face was like this way because I drank
Like
so much Coors Light. Like our nights were quantified as like how many pitchers we each consumed.
Oh my God.
Like we would get a
horrible.
personal pitcher of Coors Light in a cup and you just stand there.
Mugs, by the way. I always called it mugs. You call it Mugsies? That's I've noticed like.
I'm old.
No, I don't know. It's like differs by year.
Yeah.
Though. It's literally just one room.
Yeah.
And it's so dirty.
Always smells like farts.
The floor is so gross. There's always pee in the soap.
Yeah.
Boys pee in the soap.
Boys. One time I was dated this guy who went to Fordham. He was like, "Oh yeah, I always just piss in the trash can." I'm like, "Why?"
That's crazy.
He's like,
Just go to the toilet.
Everyone does. It's
I guess I'm glad they make it in the trash.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I know. Yeah, no.
But I love it for being disgusting.
Did you have Howl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved Howl. I loved Howl. There's nothing like shaking ass in like the left corner of Howl where like those weird paintings are.
I know exactly what you're
where you're just like so sweaty and so disgusting.
Yeah, there's like a deer on the wall.
Oh, it's terrifying. It's literally like I can't imagine. I haven't been back since I graduated.
Really?
And I'm like, I don't know what it would be like if I like walked into that place like sober as like an adult, you know?
You should go.
I know.
I went back once because they asked me to speak.
You gave a speech?
To a social media class. To a class, not like to a assembly.
She's important.
She's important. No, and the guy, it was so embarrassing. The professor was asking me like crazy questions. He was like what's it? Yeah, he was going through my page to like show a video, and I was like, please let me pick one, because like you could pick the wrong one and it would be really embarrassing for me. And he was like, why, like what's the worst thing you talk about? And I was like, well, like just like inappropriate like topics and stuff for a classroom.
Yeah.
And he's like, what, like sex and drugs? And I was like I guess, yeah. Like I guess. And he was like, we all have sex and do drugs, like it's not a big deal. And I was like, okay, like I don't need you airing it in this academic setting right now.
That's
and then he kept trying to like make me pick like a dirty TikTok, and then the rest of the class like felt how uncomfortable I was, and they were like, she doesn't want to. They were like speaking up for me, and it was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing.
Really embarrassing.
And then I left, and I was like, that was horrible.
What one did you pick?
I don't know, but it started, I was like, what's up, sluts? I'm like so embarrassed.
One time one of my videos got taken down for that. I was like, hey, whores, we're going thrifting. And it got like taken down.
For bullying? For harassment?
Yeah, I'm harassing you. You're watching my video. Like,
true.
You know what you're getting.
But the topic of the pod, I've decided, will be Rochester.
Oh, okay. We can talk about Rochester
I'm so glad you love it.
Oh, I love it.
I love it too.
It's fantastic. Fun story. I was just in Rochester a few weeks ago, and I brought my girlfriend for the first time to Rochester.
I've just been trying to get some of my friends to go, and they will not go.
My friends are coming for my birthday.
Oh, fun.
And they're like so pumped about it.
Where are you going to go?
Okay,
Radio Social?
No. Okay, so we're going to okay, so I love party buses. One thing about me is that party buses are like I love them.
When you reach an age that you can afford the party bus.
Oh, fuck it. We're going to be on a party bus. Yeah. So I'm renting a party bus, and we're seeing the Ava Brothers at CMAC.
Oh, cool.
It's going to be really fun.
That's so fun.
And then I'm renting a pontoon boat because I love pontoon boats. I'm very jealous that you have one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take them to Canandaigua.
Oh my God. So fun. Do you guys have a house?
No. That's why I want one. I'm like, I deprived.
It's so gorgeous.
I mean, it's so beautiful. It's
Yeah.
like but it's so expensive. There's so.
I think it's like the most expensive lake
Yeah.
to live. Like top 5 most expensive lakes in
Yeah.
the country. I'm not
Yeah,
kidding.
it's nuts.
It's
So,
super pretty
yeah, beautiful.
and like a really cute like little community.
Yeah,
There's like little towns
yeah.
around Canandaigua that are like there's like little breweries and wineries. It's so
Mhm.
cute.
It's so cute. I need to like massively blow up on TikTok before I can get a Canandaigua house though.
Yeah,
You have to be like Victoria Paris to like get a fucking lake house
You
on
need to
Canandaigua.
be- you need
Danny
to be-
Wegman.
Yeah, Danny Wegman. I've seen his house on Canandaigua. It's so
huge.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goals.
Yeah. Anyway,
Rochester.
Rochester.
So I brought my girlfriend home and I was like, okay, like meet the family, everything, whatever. We were supposed to go to that Bills game, but it got moved to Monday. Remember
Oh my
when
God,
it was
yes.
like negative degrees or whatever?
Yes. Did you get like
Um,
money back?
We didn't buy tickets. I always
Oh,
buy tickets just last
oh,
minute because I'm
okay.
like, I don't know how I'm going to be feeling. But she had her first garbage plate.
Ah!
I know. And she said it was disgusting.
Crazy.
Okay,
Crazy.
we got it from a weird place though because it was like really
Nick
late at
Tahoe's is
night.
gone.
It is?
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
think.
I did not know that.
If you're not a Rochester native, a garbage plate is basically a deconstructed burger, like
Mhm.
all mashed up into a paste and served to you. But it's like
Over-
also French fries and mac salad.
Yeah, it's like a styrofoam like dish with home fries, mac salad, a cheeseburger, like just the patty, right?
I always see it like just like ground meat,
Okay, but
not a patty.
this is the thing that I've recently learned is that the ground meat is the hot sauce. So it's like
meat sauce?
hot sauce that
Yeah,
they
meat sauce.
put on top of the already existing cheeseburger.
Patty. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't get meat sauce, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
I recently started getting meat sauce, and that is the part that like my girlfriend was like, "This is disgusting. And
Disgusting.
fucked up." I'm
Well,
not
you know,
eating
you
this."
don't really realize this until you try it, but garbage plates help me realize that ketchup on mac salad is so heavenly.
Good.
It's such a
It's so good.
glorious combination.
And mustard. Like, do you do mustard? Do you like mustard?
Yeah, sometimes on a burger.
Oh.
I'm
Not
a
on
little,
your mac
I'm
salad?
a little less mustard.
I like want to like drink the ketchup out of the mac salad though. Like I just like
The
they
pump.
yeah.
like the Tom
The
Walls
pump
ass
it,
pump.
yeah, the pump it Hungries. Have you been there? When you're like fucked up and you're like, yeah, and then it's like sloshing around on your way.
Ew.
Oh,
I
disgusting.
one time saw a girl from my high school have sex in the parking lot of Hungry's.
that checks out.
It's a literally like a burger shack. Don't have sex in the parking lot. Of the
Okay,
burger
but the
shack.
library parking lot, it's a library.
I'm
like,
I also know someone
was it
from
me?
my high school who just got proposed to in the fucking library parking lot. Like, sorry, I
No, bye. No, the
I'm
library.
airing so much. Like anyone who knows me from high school is gonna watch this and they know everyone I'm talking about. I'm airing so much shit.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
fine.
the library parking lot.
Okay,
And she said yes. And they're getting married.
that's like
No.
If you're in love, you're in love.
The Hungry's parking lot.
Maybe that's like where they like had sex for the first time.
Maybe it was the same
Yeah.
the same girl.
Yeah, it could be. But like,
That's crazy.
yeah, proposals always shock me no matter what. Even like the romantic ones, I'm like, if that were me, I would have said no. I just don't
You
want.
can't say no to a
Well,
public
I-
proposal. That's my
I would
biggest
say
pet peeve.
no. If someone,
That's crazy. Say yes and say no later. Why would you humiliate him in front of
you're
all these people?
humiliating me.
No.
I think that a public proposal is one of the most humiliating things ever.
I would also not like to be proposed to publicly.
I mean, like if people like
Maybe-
it,
maybe,
and I'm
if
like, good for
people-
you.
Maybe people like see it like because I'm like nearby, but like I can't be. I'm not gonna be on like a jumbotron. Then I'll kill myself. But like if I was like in a park and someone
yeah,
saw, like,
yeah.
that's fine.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Like a park. I'm trying to think what else would be like appropriate.
My sister just got proposed to in
Where?
Charleston, like in a park.
Was it public?
I mean, like I think people in nearby
Okay.
buildings saw.
Yeah, but it wasn't like
No, very
on a
very,
stage.
I think if she got proposed to in public, she would have said no too. That's
Yeah.
not her vibe.
not the vibe. I also photographers scare me sometimes. Like I don't want
Weren't
to.
you one?
I am a photographer. I have been that photographer that like hid in a bush. Like my friend just got engaged and I photographed it and it was lovely and beautiful. Personally, I feel like what I'm going to look like if someone ever proposed to me is going to be terrifying. You know, like I don't want a photo
White,
of that.
pale.
Like just like I don't know. I have no idea.
Like
yeah.
circles under the eyes.
Yeah, like it's gonna like hurt my feelings to see those photos.
Interesting perspective.
Yeah.
So do you do photography now? Do you do this full time?
I do a little bit of everything. I do vintage is like a huge portion of what I do.
That's what I was, yeah.
And then I do social media stuff, and then I do photography, like more so for fun now, or for like family or family friends or whatever.
Sure.
It used to be my full-time gig. I do weddings. I love doing weddings.
Wow, really?
I just don't tell anybody that I do weddings.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But I do weddings with my sister, who's also a photographer, and we shoot them on film, like exclusively on film.
I bet that's really cool.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like very like non-traditional, like documentary style sort of stuff, but
Yeah.
it's a good time. It's terrifying.
Do you like shoot like video too?
No.
Okay.
My brother is a videographer.
Wow. Oh my God, a
I
whole
know.
little family business. You
I
guys
know.
should really like go in
He's
together.
never done a wedding with me, and I'm always like, if you need a videographer, like my brother is a professional. They're like, no. He also lives in Texas, so it's like
I think videography for a wedding is getting less common.
Yeah. I like hate, I mean, I'm such a hater, but like videographers at weddings are always in my fucking way.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
It's usually like a crusty man too, and I'm like,
I have weddings on the brain right now because I'm my sister's
Yeah.
maid of honor, which is so fun. Yeah, so
Wow.
I'm like helping her with like I know like everything that's going on with the wedding, and it's like so much that goes into it.
wait, you said
She's actually it's a Mercy girl that's her photographer. Everyone knows each other.
everyone knows each other. It's so
I actually
scary.
just met someone who knew you.
Who was it?
It was a guy. He's like the male equivalent of a Bud Light girl, but for Truly. Like he like goes to bars and like promotes Truly.
That makes so much sense. He
Yeah,
was so,
and
like,
so I was
funny
at my
and nice.
cornhole league, and he was running
You're
Truly.
not in a cornhole league.
I'm so fucking in a cornhole league.
Wait, that's so fun.
Yeah, I love it.
Do people get like really competitive?
I've only been once, and I was supposed to
Mhm.
go yesterday, but I was like, with my concussion,
Yeah.
I think the noise would literally make me suicidal. Like the noise of the beanbag slapping the board. I'd be like,
The noise of my voice doesn't make you suicidal though.
no, that's like music to my ears. But yeah, I don't remember why your name came up. I think because I was just like trying to think of people from Rochester who were like not as old as my sister, but not as young as me.
Yeah.
I was like, DiMarco's, and he was like, oh, Emma. I was like, yeah, dude, yeah.
Yeah. That's so weird. I like was out, where was I? The other night I went out to a bar and like saw someone I went to high school with, like at the bar.
Yeah, do you meet a lot of Rochester people in New York?
all the time?
That's
yeah.
interesting. I don't.
Well, also I go to Bill's bars all the time.
Right.
And so that you're just like waiting to see people.
right.
You know,
Where's
like
you told me. but
Kelly's.
Kelly's.
You go to one on the west
I go to
side.
Dan and John's.
Yeah.
Kelly's
So
gets
fun.
really booked ahead of time.
Yeah. It gets super crowded. I don't love Kelly's, but it's right next to my sister's apartment. So like we go.
Perf.
Yeah. And then one time we went and they won. And now it's like if we really need them to win,
Like
all the people that were at Kelly's when they won the important game
Like,
have
have
to
to
be
go.
at
Sure,
Kelly's
sure,
in the
sure,
same
sure.
outfit sort of vibe.
I wear the same-
Psychotic.
I wear the
pair
same
of
outfit.
underwear.
I don't do
Crazy.
that.
I'm crazy like that. Me and my sister have like our Lucky Bills underwear, and they're like red Victoria's Secret thongs, and we're always like, "Are your underwear clean?"
Are you wearing the underwear?
Yeah, like underwear today. Like what's the vibe? And she's
I have
like,
my
yeah.
Lucky Bill's earrings. I have little
Okay.
earrings that I got from a craft fair at, I think it was the Themata. You ever go to Themata? The market
No.
at the Armory?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I love Rochester. I think has so much local art. I love it.
Yeah,
I
it is
love
pretty cool.
There's always an art festival, like
Yeah.
art booths going
Or
on.
the Lucky Flea is so cool.
Lucky. That's what I mean.
It's
yeah.
like the best place I think to get vintage, like at a super affordable. Like
I
you-
agree.
it's
I have
super
a lot
affordable.
From Lucky Flea.
Yeah.
And did you know that like a bunch of the artists from Lucky Flea opened a storefront in Rochester?
Staple, is that what you're
No,
thinking of?
Maybe.
No?
I would know the name if I heard it. It's right next to Ugly Duck,
Oh, the op shop.
the op shop.
Yeah, my friend sells there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I went for the first time over Christmas, and
Mhm.
I was like, and it was like decently priced,
Yeah.
such cool stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so.
Yeah.
This is like the Lucky Flea, but all the time.
Mm-hmm. Like vintage in Rochester, people will ask me like, "Oh my god, where did you get that?" Or where did you like vintage shopping, thrift shopping in Rochester? I think is the best. Like I've been everywhere, and I
Well-
still am like, this shit hits every
Yeah.
time.
And it's just like I think vintage shopping here, is too expensive.
Yeah.
Rochester, it's like cool stuff, and it's
Mhm.
still affordable.
Super affordable.
Yeah.
And also like a lot of times with like the Flea or whatever, they're not paying for a storefront. So like to pay for a storefront in New York City is fucking insane.
Right.
Even like
That's true.
even like our rent on, I have a vintage studio, like our rent is like a lot. So
Yeah,
like
I bet.
we
I didn't
have
know you had a brick and mortar like storefront. That's
well,
so
not
cool.
like brick and mortar storefront. It's like a studio space. It's in like an
Okay,
artist
right,
like
okay.
studio building sort
Okay.
of thing. So we're not open all the time. We do like events there and stuff.
Cool.
But yeah, we just moved. I was in like a smaller space that was like basically a closet. Like it wasn't like pretty and nice. It didn't feel like a real shopping experience. But we just moved into a newer, bigger space, and I'm like,
So,
slay.
I have so many questions.
Yeah.
So
What?
like, where do you get the stuff that you're like? Do you literally still like go to the bins?
Yeah.
Wow.
I go to the bins. I love the bins. I love going to the bins.
You go in Jersey. I hear thrifting's better in Jersey.
Thrifting is better in Jersey. I'm going thrifting in Jersey after this.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But the bins, I usually will like go home to go to the bins because they're better.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, and my parents' house is like 5 minutes away from the bins. So I just like wake up, go spend the day there, and then come back.
How do you
and I
like
do that for a few days.
transport? Do you,
I have a
you
car.
drive? You
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
Must be nice.
It's technically my sister's car, but
Okay.
it's mine.
It's mine.
Yeah.
I'm going to Rochester today. In like an hour.
Electric. What are you gonna do?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rot, and I'm gonna ask my parents so kindly if they will cook for me.
I was gonna say you have a concussion, so you can make your mom take care of you.
That's kind of why I wasn't supposed to go home this weekend at
Mhm.
all, but I was like, I have a really bad habit. My mom's like, you gotta break this habit. But like, if I have like a terrible like week, I'm like, I gotta go home,
well, yeah.
which is so stupid because it's not free.
Well,
It can be cheap if I take the train,
yeah.
which I normally do.
Yeah.
It can be like $50.
Yeah.
But like, I gotta like not do that.
Yeah. I will say I just grew out of that, and I'm
Really?
almost 28 years old. So you're fine. You're going to be fine.
I
Like,
just love my parents. I love my house. I
Yeah.
love my dog.
yeah.
like,
And also
sorry.
there's something like so healing about it, and it like you don't have to deal with like the bullshit of like being in New York. Like you can just like not think about anything.
I think I sleep better there
Mhm.
in my
Yeah.
bed. Would you ever get a dog here?
I have a dog.
Oh, you have a dog here?
Yeah.
No way.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
She's a princess. Her name's Willie Nelson.
Baby.
She's the ugliest dog ever.
What
but
kind?
She's a mutt, but she's like a Chihuahua Shih
Okay, like
Tzu
a little rat.
terrier. Yeah, she's a rat. She's like long and looks like she like crawled out of a sewer grate. Like but she's
Aw.
perfect. She hates everyone but me. She has an underbite.
Oh my god. You know I am a certified rover dog sitter.
Wait, really?
If you ever needed a weekend.
Okay. I might.
She might hate me, but
No, she's
she'll
like,
get used to it.
she gets used to it. Yeah.
Okay, great.
She does poop out of spite though.
God damn.
Every
That's a
time.
problem.
Every time she takes a dump on my carpet. Every time I go on a trip.
Have you taken her to Rochester?
Yeah, she loves Rochester.
Oh, good.
Well,
the wide open spaces.
yeah.
of Pittsburgh.
She likes running around in the snow. She loves snow. She loves Rochester. She loves my mom.
Oh,
She's obsessed
good.
with my mom.
Aw.
And she has a brother who my parents adopted.
Right.
So
Got you.
they get to do some little sibling bonding in Rochester.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you're from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So you really grew up in the Hungary's parking lot.
Yeah. No, when you were like, I knew someone who had sex in that parking lot. I was like, I could name like 25 people.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, myself included. Who's done that? But like, it's like the place. It's like the library parking
I don't
lot.
think it is.
No, it is. I know that it is.
This must be the place.
Yeah, this is. Start playing that song. Yeah, grew up at Hungary's, Thirsties. I still
Yeah,
go
I like
to
Thirsties. I like Thirsties.
We've been to
here in-
Thirsties on like a night before Thanksgiving.
No,
vibe.
so we have a bar in my basement.
So fun.
Yeah, so the night before Thanksgiving and all that, like people come to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's so nice.
And I have only really gone out in Rochester since like leaving.
Mm-hmm.
A handful of times.
Mhm.
It's almost always in Fairport.
Okay.
I like don't really vibe with the like Oxfords.
Oh, God.
Those kind of
Yeah.
bars.
Terrifying.
But I would always rather be in my house
Yeah,
where there's free alcohol.
that's fair. I like love going out in Rochester
Do
and
you?
just being like chaotic and messy, like seeing someone who like I haven't seen in 10 years and then like being their best friend, giving them my phone number, telling them we're gonna hang out, and then like waking up
Never-
and being like,
Yeah, who the fuck was that?
what did I do?
Well, there's a band in Rochester that I'm obsessed with.
Wait, which band?
BB Dang.
Not familiar.
Okay, they're a cover band.
Okay.
They are so good. I've plugged them so much. They're so incredible.
So good.
Every time I go home, I try to see a show. Of course, I can't this time because of the concussion.
Oh,
but
fuck.
I will follow them to the ends of the earth. Like, I'm so obsessed with them. And this New Year's, I was in Rochester and I went to their New Year's show and it was like so fun. I blacked out and I had the best time ever. And then one time last year, they invited me up on stage and I sang with them.
You can sing? Oh,
Yeah,
you
I'm a
were in the
theater kid.
Dolls. Duh. I'm stupid.
And I was in the Dolls.
What song did you sing?
Shania Twain. Feel like man, I feel like a woman.
Fuck, so
Yeah.
good. That's so fun.
Yeah, it was so fun.
That's so fun. They're like, you plug us so much that we're just gonna like throw you.
Yeah,
the
and they like
bone.
know. One of them went to Mercy,
Okay.
so they like kind of know of me. So
Yeah.
it's not that weird. But like I like know all their parents, and I'm like, hey, like they're like, who? Why is this girl
They're, like,
back?
peak fangirl vibes.
I do. Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. It's like one of my favorite parts of going home is seeing them.
That's really cute.
Yeah. And
That's
then
so
then
wholesome.
on New Year's this year, I went to the Bills game in the morning, BB Dang show at night. I was like, I can do both.
That is really impressive.
I know.
How did you feel the following day? Were you okay?
No, I pissed my pants.
I recently pissed my pants as well. I was so hungover in the Miami airport that, I mean, I had to throw up. Like, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Hands and knees. Miami airport. Throwing up. And I threw up so violently that I didn't even know I pissed my pants
That's
until
kinda
I
what happened to
stood
me.
up.
No, I know exactly
Yeah.
that feeling. I
Yeah.
know that feeling.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Horrible.
When,
And
like,
I was
your
wearing...
entire ribs are like,
Yeah, you're like yeah.
it's like a full body experience.
You're like, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna like throw up like my ovaries
Yo,
right
yeah.
now. Like
Yeah,
something
it's like the
is
worst
gonna come
feeling.
out besides just what's in my stomach. But yeah, I was wearing heather gray, like light gray sweatpants.
No, that's the worst.
No underwear either, which like I was drunk getting to the airport and flip flops. It was terrible.
What did you do? Did you have to like open your carry-on and find another
No, I
pair
didn't
of
have
pants?
a carry-on with me. I checked my bag.
So what, you walked around with pee-pee pants?
Yep. Yeah, I said fuck it.
Oh my god.
We ball. Yeah.
They
it
couldn't
was
have been that noticeable then.
it was pretty noticeable. It was pretty noticeable.
Oh
I
my
was like,
god.
you know what? What am I gonna do right now?
I guess
It wasn't
nothing.
like sopping wet. It wasn't like terrible. Like I couldn't like wring it out, but like I definitely like peed. It just looks like it looked like I peed. I was like, whatever. You can't win 'em
at that
all.
point, when you're at that level,
Yeah.
there's like not much you
Well,
care
you're
about.
fighting for your life. at
Oh,
that
I know,
point.
yeah.
I called my mom crying, and my siblings were like, "Did you just call mom crying about how you pissed your pants because you're so hungover?" And I'm like, "Yes." And they're like,
Yes,
"You
ma'am. I
need
did.
boundaries, Emma." I was like, no.
I've been in your shoes. I know exactly how that feels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I peed my pants.
Terrifying.
Well, I was in my own house, so it wasn't as quite as bad.
Well, yeah.
But it's also there's also something really humiliating about peeing your pants in your own house, in your own bathroom.
Yeah, you
Like,
were
what's
so
the problem?
close. Yeah, you were so close. That's when you sit on the toilet and you grab a trash can, though. No.
It was
there
too
was
quick.
no- yeah.
It was too quick. There was no
Mhm.
way I had the cognitive ability in that moment to make that decision.
Well, also you were drunk, so that's
I was so drunk. It was so crazy. I know exactly what I had. I had 4 rum and cokes, 2 strawberry mojitos, 2 Dirty Girl Scout shots,
what is
and
the
a
dirty
glass
Girls-
of wine.
not the glass of wine.
I know.
Was that at the end?
No, that was the beginning.
Ugh,
I started it with the wine.
no.
A Dirty Girl Scout is Kahlua,
Mm-hmm.
peppermint. Creme de mint
Okay.
and Bailey's. Maybe it tastes just like a Thin Mint.
It sounds like a lot of dairy. I feel like. No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like a lot of dairy because it is a lot of dairy.
Yeah, I feel like that would make me feel so ill.
It did.
It's like drinking half and half with like.
No, it's really
vodka.
delicious though.
I know, but I don't know. Anytime I'm drinking, I'm like, the worst thing I could do right now for myself is throw dairy into the mix, you know? But sometimes you just say, fuck it.
Well, and they were like, well, I think the nail in your coffin was when you had those tater tots. And I was like, where the fuck did I get tater tots?
Tater tots are probably what kept you from, like, not dying.
I think we should pull up a list of like Rochester slang and see.
I'm down.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, I can do it.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Just kidding. We're out of time.
Oh, fun.
I had no idea how long we had talked.
I'm so
Do it
tired.
anyway.
Okay.
We'll go lightning round.
Okay, wait.
Actually, we don't need a phone. I can list off some niche Rochester things right now.
Okay. Wait, I don't know any of these. Okay. Ready? Go.
What came up?
I don't know. Like weird things. Garbage plate, white hot, red hot.
White hot. Okay. Hot
yeah.
dogs.
Yeah. Parking. Dinosaur. Bills.
Dinosaur barbecue.
Well, yeah. Oh, people are like, oh, we're going to
We're going
dinosaur. Oh, I didn't think about that because it's just so like ingrained in me.
Right.
Fuji. What's
I
Fuji?
don't know that.
Okay, wait. What ones were you thinking of?
I was thinking of like Billy Fusillo. And I guess like Celino and Barnes.
Isn't that everywhere though?
I don't know. Is it? I think it might be like an East Coast thing, but it's not everywhere.
Okay. God, Celino and Barnes.
R.I.P. Barnes is dead.
Really?
Yeah, he got in a helicopter crash. Where have you been?
I don't know. Wait, also, didn't Celino?
Celino went to jail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hot. Like, love that.
I know. I miss the good old days when it was 454-2020.
Uh-huh. I can literally hear that in my head.
Don't wait, call 8. Stupid.
So dumb.
Stupid fucking.
Celino and Barnes. Wait, what other ones did you have? Did you know that chicken French isn't chicken French anywhere but Rochester?
Mm-hmm. I love chicken French.
Love chicken
française.
French. Yeah, what the fuck is that? It's different too. It has like capers and shit in it.
Yeah, capers. They do put a caper in there.
That's fucking stupid.
I
That's how
love
it's
chicken
French.
Yeah, sure. Caper. I love chicken French. I get it from Proyades. You ever been to Proyades? It's in Webster.
No, I don't think so.
Mind. I'm from Webster.
Webster Savers. Love her.
Love Webster Savers. I will say, while I am always like, maybe I would go back to Rochester and live there one day, I will never be going back to Webster.
Really?
Really. Webster is a hell on earth.
Really?
I mean, it's like nice that it has like a Target, but it's like white. It's borderline white trash.
Okay.
Webster. Not that I didn't like love living there, but
yeah.
And I love being on the lake and stuff like that. It's
yeah.
fun. But you just drive like a little bit outside Webster and you got like Confederate flags.
Really?
Yeah, in Wayne County.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's spooky. Don't love that.
No.
Don't love that.
I know. I think people always forget that like people are like, oh, New York, such a liberal state. But if you're not in a city, everyone I meet is a Republican.
Yeah, no.
Everyone
is a Republican. Most people in Rochester, I'd say, are Republicans.
I agree,
I know.
except the people like probably like in the city. But like anyone in a suburb of Rochester is Republican.
Oh,
anyone.
100%.
Maybe Pittsford's better.
It's not.
I see a lot of signs.
I mean, there are
love wins.
Yeah, love wins. There are. I think it's progressively becoming more liberal, but I think for the most part, pretty Republican.
Yeah, I would agree.
Crazy.
Definitely all of our like my like family friends are Republican. We just don't talk about it at the table.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. It's interesting to think about.
It's good. It spices it up.
Yeah.
It keeps me on my toes.
Keeps me on my toes too. I'm like, don't say anything. I'm just sitting there silently most of the time, like,
oh,
yeah, whatever.
Let's give our parting thoughts about Rochester.
Okay.
You can go first.
Absolutely love it there. 10 out of 10. Garbage plates are good.
Sure.
As long as you don't get the meat sauce. Get one from Hungry's, I would say.
Yeah,
it's
me
the
too.
best. Yeah. And
do you have a favorite pizza place?
Pontillo's.
Oh, you go to Pontillo's?
Basin.
In the Basin? Okay, yeah.
Basin, Pontillo's. Yeah, what about you?
I go to Mark's.
Oh, I love
They
Mark's.
treat you like a family.
Sometimes do you ever get a craving? You're like, okay, New York City pizza is like good or whatever, but like I want like a greasy ass slice.
Sometimes I crave Brugger's.
I love Brugger's.
Sometimes I'm like, I can't believe I'm in New York City and I want a Brugger's bagel. That's really unfortunate.
My hot take is that Rochester has better bagels than New York City. I'll stand by it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Bagel Land, have you ever been there?
Where's the heck's Bagel
12
Land?
Corners in Brighton.
Oh, I have been to Bagel Land.
Best. My mom worked there once.
No way.
Yeah, when she was like 20, she worked at Bagel Land. But I think that the bagels there, I've had like pop-up bagels. I've had all of the bagels in New York, like the ones where you wait in line. And I still think that Bagel Land's bagels are better.
I don't know. I live right next to Absolute Bagels. It's like really famous.
Haven't been.
It's a fucking fire bagel.
Okay, fine.
But I do
Bagel Land's so good.
I love a Brugger.
Yeah, Brugger's is pretty good too.
And I love Tom Walls.
I love Tom Walls.
I love Tom Walls.
It's so fucking good. Their cheeseburgers are insane.
Yeah, they have house-made root beer.
So good. And the buns that the burgers come on.
It's all so delicious.
The
So delectable.
fries.
Yeah.
God.
I was gonna say that Rochester, while it's not for everyone, and while it is overwhelmingly gray in color,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed growing up there. It's a perfect mix to me of like nature and also culture.
Yeah.
That's not. Maybe I'm getting a little carried away. There's like people. It's not like the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But like you can easily like go on a hike.
Yeah.
you know,
I
like
love-
Ithaca's not too far.
Yeah.
The you can like drive to the Adirondacks. You
Yeah.
can drive to New York City. You could drive to
Mhm.
Niagara Falls.
Or like the Finger Lakes.
Finger Lakes are
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
Beautiful. Yeah. I like really, I don't think I ever would want to live there full time, but I really want like a Finger Lakes little like
Little
cabin shack.
Yeah,
You know, once I get rich and famous.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like my dream too. I would
Yeah.
love to like live in New York City and then summer in the
Me
Finger
too.
Lakes. Oh my god. Maybe we'll go in on
Yeah,
on a
yeah. You want to
condo.
go? You want to go halves?
Yeah, halvesies.
It'll be like a hype
We'll be like,
house.
are you at the house this weekend? Okay, I'll go next weekend. It's just,
Yeah.
Hey, Rochester, the 585,
Love.
where life is worth living.
Is it?
I don't know. That's the
Not
slogan.
in the winter.
That's the slogan for Webster.
Wait, really?
Webster, where life is worth living.
They
Anyway,
really made a bold claim
if you're ever up in that neck of the woods, maybe go check it out.
mm-hmm.
Frederick Douglass was
Yeah.
there at one point.
Susan B. Anthony's buried there.
Sure. Oh, she sure is. And her
Yeah.
house is there.
Mm-hmm. Go thrifting there.
And thrifting.
Yeah, I'm like, you go to the thrift stores.
Go to Radio Social. I love Radio Social.
Yeah, Radio Social's delicious. Go bowling.
Go bowling. That's it.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yay!
It's the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod.